Hey, what's up guys, and welcome in today's video where I'm gonna show you how to master a tech house song. So for this tutorial we have a small loop that we did here with some loops from our tech house pack Mirage that you can find in the link in the description. So here's how it sounds. So that's it. Now the first thing that we have to do before starting with the mastering is making sure that we have enough headroom. So we're gonna play this again and see how much headroom we have. Yeah, we are around -5. Everything between -3 to -6, 7 is good. So let's start with the actual processing. As for now, on the mastering we only have the span, which is a frequency analyzer. We are gonna start with an equalizer and we're gonna use the FabFilter Pro Q3. In this case we're gonna do some mid-set processing. So let's start with the mid by cutting at around 25 Hz. And then we're gonna do another cut on the sides. So one cool trick that we can do here with this mid-side EQ is reducing and boosting the same frequency. So for example, here we can make this one and reduce the mid and increase the sides like this. So with this small trick you will make the sound a bit more stereo here, since you are boosting the sides. And the last thing that we can do with this Pro Q3 is cutting everything above 20,000 Hz, and we will do this with a normal stereo EQ. Then we're gonna load another EQ, so we're gonna go with the Waves Puig EQ, and this one is gonna be used just to boost and attenuate certain frequencies. So a nice trick that you can do on the low end is this one, so boosting and attenuating the same frequency, but we have the boost knob which is a little bit higher than the attenuation knob, and this will create a really nice shape for the EQ. For the top end instead we are just boosting at around 8000 Hz. Then we can go into the ozone imager. So we're gonna check the stereo image of the track. So making sure that everything under 200 Hz is mono. So here on the top end, as you can see, this little knob goes below 0. That means that we can have some phase problems. So we're gonna reduce this band a little bit. basically that's it for the imaging. Then we're gonna load the FabFilter Saturn 2 to add some saturation. For this one we have this preset called Magic Mastering, which is actually from the V1 of this plugin, but you can easily copy it and paste it into the preset folder. And what it does is basically a really cool preset which combines this clean tube saturation for the mid top end and this other clean tube saturation for the low end, and yeah, that's the result. So as you can see, it's a really impressive result and it can really change a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna use it at 100% mix, but we're gonna reduce it a little bit. Like this, it sounds a bit more balanced. And then I think we're gonna tweak a bit this second band. Yeah, and basically that's all for the Saturn. As for the compression, what I like to use is the glue compressor from Ableton with the preset Add Sustain. For the compression on the mastering, you don't want to go too aggressive, so everything between 2 to 4 dB of compression is good. And the last thing for our chain is gonna be the limiter, and once again we're gonna go with FabFilter and in particular the Pro L2. So what I like to do when using the limiter is loading all of my meters. So we already have the span and we're gonna load the BX meter as well, and we're gonna check if we reach the right loudness. So from the span we're gonna check the RMS and the overall spectrum of the track, while from the BX meter we're gonna check the dynamic range. So that's already a really good level for loudness. So we are at around -7 loops here on the Pro L and around -8.5 RMS on the span. Also the dynamic range looks great, between 3 and 4, and that's what we're looking for in this kind of tracks. So yeah, basically that's the whole mastering chain that we like to use on tech house tracks. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to check out Mirage from the link in the description below. Also let us know what tutorial would you like to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!